Hey guys, so at this time we're going to be doing not a brick lay, but we're going to be doing a piggyback perm. So this is 759 on your checkoffs and it's called a piggyback perm. It's going to be the same way as doing a regular basic perm with a little twist to it. Okay, so you still need 5 sections, and when you do these, you're going to need to make sure that you show me wet with sectioned out. Then you're going to show me permed. And then take a picture of that that's time stamped and you can prove the time and the date. And then you're also going to show me down, brushed out, and wet. Okay, and then also I would need a time stamp and date as well on that picture as well, okay? So again, it has to be wet and sectioned, time stamp date, permed, timestamp date, and then down timestamp date, okay, when you're sending me these pictures. Otherwise, you can just do a full video and show me, which is going to take a long time because it takes you guys a long time to do these perms, okay? So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and revert you over here to our little buddy here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So with these, you're going to need to have 2 different rods. If you don't have 2 different rods, that's fine. Use the same rod. You're not going to be able to get as much hair. Try to use the longest haired mannequin that you have. Do not use a short haired mannequin with this, okay? With the end wraps, you can go book style if you want to, where you just go ahead and put those together, or you can do 2, depends on the hair and if it has layers. Okay, so and one thing I'm so used to doing a regular perm here, forget that I even did an end wrap there. For the first rod that you have on there, you're not going to use, you're just going to wrap that hair around it, okay? So I had my section there. I lay the rod about midways up the hair strand, wrap it up, and then roll it down. Okay, and then, now if you want to, you can go ahead with the next rod and you can do all of the perm with just the basic rods and those hairs hanging out. Make sure that you're not taking too big of a section on your mohawk. And again, all I did was I took that section up, I put my rod, take it and wrap it around, roll it down, let that hair go over, and then clip it. Okay, you can continue down the entire mohawk section and then come back and put your other ones, or if you want to go ahead and do the other rod, this is where you need your end wrap. So you'll just take the hair that you had, put your end wrap on there like you normally do. And then pin it. Okay, so it should look like that. So you should have a smaller rod on top of the larger rod, or if you don't have a smaller rod, just use the same size rod, but make sure you leave enough hair that you can actually get the rod on there, okay? So that's very important. So again, I'm just taking my paper in there. Wrap that around and then pin it or clip it. Okay, so if you want to do that right together, again, you can take your rod, measure it out so you have a good section, come down, lay that down, clip it, take your next rod, I need your end wrap, If you want your unwrap a little wet, you can do that too. That's okay if that helps you out. Take that, make sure there's nothing sticking out, roll it down. Now this type of perm is meant for somebody with extremely long hair. You're never going to get all their hair in one rod. If you do try to put all the hair in one rod, what's going to happen is it's not going to curl because you're not going to get the solution down there to break down the bonds and break those disulfide bonds in order to get it to curl, okay? So you're going to need to put 2 rods on each hair. So I'll do one more. Again, pick out your section, get rid of the hair, get it out of your way, come back over, take your rod, wrap it midway, wrap it around that hair good and tight as you're going down. Okay, all the way down. Come around and go ahead and clip that very good and tight. Having trouble getting that one in there. It doesn't want to go. Okay, then you can go ahead and get this hair ready. So get your end wrap, put your end wrap on, pull that hair good and tight there. Go ahead and get your rod ready. Take this down and come all the way down and then have it at the top there. So that's good and tight. And then come in and clip this over. Okay, so there you go. So that's what your perm is going to look like, okay? When you see that, you can see that you have your first bottom rod and then a second top rod. It doesn't matter if you have to use 2 of the same rods to get your practical done, okay? But typically you use one larger, one smaller. And so when you're in this type of perm, again, have it sectioned out. So you should have your mohawk section all the way down to the nape of the neck. Then you should have your 2 sections before and after the ear on both sides. Okay, so you should have all those sections out. And every time you send me a picture, I need to see this. Okay, very important. So this is called a piggyback perm, meant for somebody that has longer hair, because it's not going to work if you put all their hair in one rod. You're never going to get the solution in there to break down those disulfide bonds. Okay, so the hair is going to come out straight. It's not going to come out curly. So we break the hair down, put it on 2 different rods. We don't need to put the hair in the end wrap on the middle section because of the fact that you don't have ends. The end wrap is there to help protect the ends so that they don't get split ends and they don't break down. Okay, because the ends are drier than the middle section is, right? So it's a weaker piece of hair. Okay, so this is going to be your piggyback perm 759, and you guys should know how. Just continue down on all sides just like this and you'll be good. Okay guys, thanks a lot.